All right, thanks for joining us on the KBest Media Facebook page. It is a little after 12, but we are ready to get started with the team from Pathway Academy. We have Superintendent Dr. Thaddeus McCalister and Athletic Director, Head Football Coach, and CTE Facilitator, Coach Keegan Clark.
Right on.
All right, so make sure y'all, speak with your big voices, guys, and we'll get started. Okay, so Dr. McCalister, for anyone who is unfamiliar with Pathway Academy, go ahead and give us a little bit about Pathway Academy and an update if you're ready for it.
So Pathway Academy.
Stop.
All right, man. So, hey, I'm Dr. Thaddeus McCalister. I am the superintendent of Pathway Academy. Just like Adrian said, always grateful for Adrian to come on and really steer the ship and guide the ship in communication. So thank you, Adrian. I wanted to say that. So Pathway Academy is a charter school. It is a free public education school. It will be 7 through 12 once it's all the way built out as well. We'll have 50 students in each grade level, which will end at 300. We are currently enrolling students right now. We'll be enrolling students all the way up until August. We have a few spots that we're going to launch since we do have a waiting list. We'll talk to you more about which grade levels are going to get the extra spots. But yeah, we've got an innovative pedagogy. We believe that students learn from the teacher in the classroom, the content, but it's important to apply that content to whatever context the student wants to be when they get older. And so we have a really big internship program, which Coach Clark oversees. So yeah, that's a little bit about me and Pathway Academy.
All right. Coach Clark, tell us a little bit about the CTE aspect of Pathway Academy and what your role is, what you're kind of working on right now.
Well, the CTE part of Pathway it's a real big part of our education model. We believe here at Pathway that the student learns best when they're able to get out into the world and get out into the workforce and do really solve problems. Because that's what we're about here at Pathway. We're about to make sure our kids can solve problems. And so what I'm doing is I'm in charge of developing the relevant real world learning program. And so through this program, we'll put our students out in the workforce, and we'll partner them with mentors, and and we'll put them in a position where they can have the opportunity to solve real problems within the workforce or within the community. And that's a real big thing with us here. It's a real big thing with us here. We want to make sure that our kids are problem solvers and our kids are leaders.
Absolutely.
All right. And so what are some of the updates that y'all have from Pathway Academy? What do, I guess let's talk about enrollment at first. So y'all have been accepting applications for a few months now. Where are we at on enrollment numbers?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you. So we've been accepting applications probably for about 6 months. We have about 208 applications, some applications that we're still figuring out whether or not they'll be accepted or not. Accepted students, we have accepted 118 students already. These are students that have already submitted their birth certificates, shot records, all that good stuff. So we are giving a little bit more time for the people who have been on the waiting list to go ahead and finish filling out their paperwork, submitting all their documents. However, we have opened up a little bit of space for people who are coming on new. So if you have been thinking, well, I'm not going to waste my time because they have a wait list already, I want to encourage you, go ahead and apply, because we do have a small amount of seats for those who are new applicants so that you can go ahead and register as well. So that's for grades 7 through 9. Grades 10 through 12, I had a meeting with those parents to talk about the way that we're going to serve those students. So grades 10 through 12 will be served a little differently, but still just as much a part of Pathway.
Awesome. And So those are for grades 7 through 9. There are still spots available for people to apply. And then once they apply, they still have to register. That's not the end of it. They still have to submit all the documents to make sure that they are ready to go in the fall. So for the parents that have students that they have summer school or, are required to take summer school, do they go to summer school at their designated school right now, or do they go with Pathway?
If you've been given summer school, go ahead and go to summer school at your old campus. And then once the fall starts, then we will request your records, and then that's when you'll officially become a Pathway student. Now, you're already a Pathway student, but we don't officially get to accept you, or accept your records. We've already accepted you as a student, but we don't get to accept your records from your previous district until the day one of school. So we'll go ahead and get all that done for you. So that's a long-winded way of saying you still have to go to summer school. I tried to get you out of it. I tried really hard, but the state's gonna want you to still go to go to summer school.
Okay, so students will still have to go to summer school this summer, and then in the fall, we'll be able to accept their paperwork from their previous school district. And first day of school is?
August 18th, man. We're going to have a big party that day, too. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great day. All
right, August 18th. And for anybody who is new to the Pathway family and they haven't gotten caught up on all that information, one of the common questions that I've heard is, what is the dress code like?
Oh, yeah. So dress code, we just want you to come appropriate, whatever that means. I had an opportunity to go talk to Midland Classical, and they don't really too much fret over dress code. It's a great private school, great results. And the thing that they talk about is if a student comes dressed inappropriately, at that point, it's just a conversation of what appropriate is. But if we mandate a dress code or we mandate uniforms, then we miss an opportunity to really teach or to really even see what a student deems as appropriate. So we're gonna say come appropriate. The one thing that I will say is no pajamas, absolutely ever, no pajamas. But other than that, come dressed appropriately for learning. And remember, this is a school that's really focused on internships. So there will be other adults. There'll be lots of lawyers, people who are in the medical profession, construction people coming into the school at all times. And so you wanna make sure that you put your best foot forward and dress as best as you can every day. And if you guys need some help navigating that situation, please give us a call. We'll be able to help out.
All right. And is there a supply list? How can parents get ready for this upcoming school year?
Yeah, we're looking at having the supply list out by the middle of June. There won't be much that you need. Our school's 1-to-1 with laptops. So I believe we're sending every student home with an Asus laptop. It's a high-powered laptop that's going to allow you to do virtual reality on it. It'll be a really good experience for students. It'll already come loaded up with all of your curriculum needs. If you're a person who likes a physical book, we're going to provide that to you as well. But as for like specifics, right, your pencil, your paper, 3-ring binders, we'll get all that out towards the middle of June.
All right. And is there breakfast and lunch provided for students, and what about transportation?
Yeah, there's definitely transportation. So we'll be reaching out to all those who have already enrolled. Once again, that is, you've submitted your birth certificate, shot records, all that. So if you haven't done that and all you've done is the application, there's still another step. Check your email to make sure that you get fully enrolled. Once you have submitted your birth certificate and your shot records and all that, you are fully enrolled, you're done, you're good. But we'll be reaching out soon to see how many students need transportation from the fully enrolled list. We will have buses that run in the morning and after school and after athletics as well. We will also have food there for students. So if you received free lunch or reduced lunch, it'll be the same process. You'll submit like your income verification or whatever. And then after that, you'll have free lunch / reduced lunch, free lunch / reduced lunch. And if you don't qualify for those things, then you'll have the opportunity to purchase lunch there at the school. You'll also have, for anybody who retains their trust pass, which all of our students should retain their trust pass, you'll have the opportunity to leave campus for lunch as well.
All right. And is there a special ed program?
Yes, absolutely have a special education program. We've retained one of the the top people in our area to really work with our special education students. All of our staff will be trained. Can't wait. So if you are a student who falls under the dyslexic umbrella, man, that is something to celebrate, because your brain works differently and you'll be able to solve problems at a different rate than other students. And so you should celebrate that. But we will come prepared with the necessary skill sets to be able to teach you all of the phonemic awareness, the decoding, all the things that it takes to really learn how to read whenever you have dyslexia. If you're a student with autism or a student that has any other disabilities, man, come on. This is a school for you.
All right. And you mentioned earlier that y'all have an athletic program. What sports can students look forward to?
Definitely volleyball. It's going to be a great program. We're getting ready for that. Definitely girls and boys basketball. That's going to be great too. Track, cross country. We'll have a cheer program as well. Really looking forward to all of the things. I think there's one I'm forgetting. I can't remember. Is there something I'm forgetting? What did I forget, man? What did I forget? I can't remember. Volleyball.
You gotta say it with your chest.
He always.
Oh, there's football. There's football. I forgot. There's football as well, Adrian. Football as well.
All right. And Coach Clark, let's talk with you for a bit. So tell us about the athletic program. Kind of what are some of the things that student athletes can look forward to this summer? What are some key things that they need to take away from today?
Man, the first thing is, what a great opportunity we have. I mean, an opportunity to step out and see something a little bit different than what we've been seeing. And so we got coming up here. What we got coming up? We got first we got the weight program coming up, starting on June 9th for the weight program, and you can find all the information on Facebook. We'll start at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and we'll start out with we'll have the JV team in there, JV football, JV boys in there, and then we'll move into the junior high boys, man. Let them get their workout in, and then at like 10, 15 or so, we'll have the girls in there, getting their weight program out the way. We have physicals coming up on June 13th, and it'll be over at the YMCA when we have our physicals there. Now if you're getting a physical from, if you're going to your physician and getting your physical, you need to have that physical done by June 13th. So we make sure everybody, is together, and have those things together. There was always a question because the physicals last for 2 years. And they said, well, if we got one last year, do we need one this year? And we're just saying, just to keep everything, across the board even, just go ahead and get that physical again. And then you'll have, a 2-year window then. And the big thing is, August 4th, man, we'll start our football practices and our volleyball practices on August 4th, man. And I'm telling you, man, I mean, we got some kids that are really excited for the opportunity to get out here, and show and just show what they maybe hadn't had the opportunity to do before, and and I'm excited for them.
All right, and what are some things that the people can look forward to once the season begins? Like where will the games be held?
Football games. We're gonna play at the Roy Anderson Sports Complex. I'm excited about that. I mean, because when I got here, and I come from a youth football arena, and so when I got here, man, that's where we had all our games. Big Spring. Every youth football game was played at Roy Anderson before we were able to be allowed to play Memorial Stadium and everything. But it hadn't been used since then. So it's been about 6 years since they played football out there. But but what I'm telling our kids, man, our parents, hey man, we gonna have a party out there, man. We're gonna be rocking and rolling out there, and it's gonna be exciting. Gym sports, like basketball, volleyball. We're in talks with playing these games over at the SWID campus. Man, they have a very, very nice facility over there, man, and I think we're gonna be able to pack some people in there, man, and really have some some really exciting times there also.
All right. And is there anything else that y'all like to talk to you about with sports or about enrollment, registration, anything like that?
I think there's so much things to talk about. We could talk about anything.
Well, if parents need assistance with registration, how can they get help with that?
If you need registration assistance or enrollment assistance, same thing. What we ask you to do is to call the Pathway Academy phone number. Do you remember the phone number?
No.
We just started the phone number. I always give my cell number out. I'll just give my cell number out. 432-466-4906. Once again, that number is 432-466-4906. We do have you can come up and you can register just with pencil and paper, and that's great. We do have the registration link that we can send to your email or to your phone. That way you can register on your own as well, or however you want to do that. Just get registered. If you feel like you've already been registered, a good telltale sign is if you have submitted your birth certificate somewhere, you've submitted shot records, if you've submitted proof of residency, then you have been registered. You have nothing else to do except for watch out for the emails and the text messages and keep up with the Facebook stuff. We'll be pretty soon having a night where we get together and watch movies outside and do s'mores and some cool stuff. July 3rd, we'll be out at Pops in the Park, and so we want to invite you out there. We'll have some school tours coming up. We'll have some Meet the Teacher stuff coming up. So just be apprised of all the information that's coming out, and you can find all that information on the Facebook site, so the Pathway Academy Facebook site. So stay apprised of that. If you have not submitted shot records, birth certificate, proof of residency, you are not enrolled. You've got to make sure that you get that enrollment in, because we are removing people who haven't been enrolled, placing them on the wait list so that the new people who have filled out applications can actually come in and enroll and go through the process. So I don't want you to lose your seat if you haven't submitted all your paperwork. So please get all your paperwork in. If you feel like if you have applied but you haven't enrolled, you got to get that paperwork finished.
All right. And again, for people that are watching the Facebook Live, if y'all have any questions, please put them in the comments and we will get those read and get those answered before we end the live stream. So for staff-wise, how are y'all on staffing? Is there any positions that y'all are looking to fill?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you, Adrian. Teaching-wise, we are full. So we have hired all of our English teachers, all of our math teachers. I am playing with the idea of hiring one more math teacher. So if you're a math teacher out there and you're great with kids, shoot me an email or a Facebook message or a phone call, 432-466-4906. We have 2 more positions that I'm looking for, 3 more positions. These are all new positions. One is a teacher apprentice position. So this is a person who is not a teacher yet, but would like to be, and is currently in college or would like to currently get enrolled into college. So it's a long-winded way of saying we want you aspiring to be a teacher. So we're going to teach you up all the things you need to do. There may be some help later that comes down the pipeline for you. So we're looking for a teacher apprentice. The second one is newer. This is an assistant principal of instruction or a curriculum coach. Profile for this individual has had success in the classroom as a classroom teacher. Someone who is innovative, someone who is flexible, someone who works well with adults, and someone who is persistent enough to solve problems. If that sounds like you, and you've had at least 3 years of great experience in the classroom, I am looking for a curriculum coach to come on and help me support teachers. One of the biggest thing here is, you got to have all stars in the classroom. You got to have somebody to solve problems in the classroom. And I want to be that. But my colleagues and my coaches have recently got it through my thick skull that I can't be all things to every facet of the school. I was going to try to be the head football coach, but that didn't work out for me.
We worked that down to him getting to maybe call a timeout.
I get to call a timeout. I've been working on it. Y'all, you guys heard it here. I get a timeout. I can call a timeout, one timeout for the season.
You're not going to call no timeout.
Oh. But so, with all that said, I am not, I'm looking for an assistant principal of instruction or a curriculum coach. So, holler at me. That's 2 positions. The third one is an administrative assistant. We've got lots of high quality interest in this position. This is an assistant for myself, somebody who's going to help keep the office straight and balance all the meetings, help me check emails. I'm looking for that. I won't start interviewing for that position until July. So those are the only 3 positions, I believe. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
All right.
Athletic trainer.
Athletic trainer.
Man, athletic trainer for real. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we do have somebody in mind for that position. It's not a full-time position, it's a part-time position, but yeah.
Okay. And let's see, what else? So, can the public expect a open house or a sneak peek for the facility anytime soon?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you guys know, we're so grateful for Cornerstone Covenant Church, all my people at Cornerstone. Thank you so much for opening your doors and your arms and all the love that you've given us. And so we'll start at Cornerstone Covenant Church for year 1. We've just pressed the button to order all of the tables and chairs and all of the equipment that we need for that. So in 4 weeks, we'll have an actual, not necessarily open house, but we'll have a day where everybody can come in, see the classrooms, meet the teacher. It's an open house. So we'll have an open house in like 4 weeks. And then after that, 3 weeks after that, we'll actually do like something more serious. There'll be a ceremony involved. So we'll keep up with that. But we don't want to do a sneak peek or an open house until we have all the furniture in place. And so that won't happen for about 4 weeks.
Okay.
So you can expect that there.
Is there anything you need from the community right now, or are y'all gonna have maybe like a town hall for more information or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll definitely have a town hall. In the meantime, if you have questions that you just want answered, please give me a call or come up to the church. We're there Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, 8 to 12. You can come up. You can always give me a phone call or shoot me a text. We'll be there. If you, what was the second part of your question, Adrian?
Is there anything y'all are looking for
Oh,
the community right now?
So if you are a community member, there are lots of ways to help. We definitely need internship partners. So if you have a career path that you think students should be interested in, or that you know that students are interested in, man, we'd love to have you as an internship partner if you're good at communicating with students. If you're not good at communicating with students, if you're willing to learn, Coach Clark is going to start his training sessions.
First one is June 27th.
June 27th. So we'll start those training sessions then. So we'll be willing to teach you. So that's the first thing, internship partners, because I don't know. Okay, there we go.
I think we are. Yeah.
I think we were connected now.
All right, I think y'all are good. Go ahead.
Yeah, so just internship partners, July 3rd, some stuff for that. We'll send out the potluck link for June 3rd so you can know exactly what we need. And then other than that, man, just your support.
All right. We had a question come in. Adrian Savage asks, what does security look like when school starts?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are actually contracting security out to a company here in town. They actually usually do the security at the Fair Barn. I've seen them out at different events. They will be there at the school. They are an armed guard security officer. They'll be there from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is all the times that that students will be on campus. We will have a security officer there all the time.
All right. And how are the renovations coming for the College Park area?
Yeah, let's go. So yeah, I mentioned that we'll be at the Cornerstone for year 1. Year 2, you guys know that we have secured the facility, which is at the College Park Shopping Center. We'll do a ribbon cutting ceremony for that pretty soon. We are actually signing a $2.7 million loan next week, so that we can move forward with the renovation project. So excited for that. It's beautiful. If you haven't seen the sneak peek that we did for the donated facility, please go look. We're still requesting that community, or if you need a tax exemption, or you just want to help us out, please donate some money and help us get that building paid off. We're very happy about Permian Strategic Partnership, which is a coalition of about 28 oil field companies. So your ExxonMobil, your ConocoPhillips, all the big names in gas and oil, has donated $500,000 to Pathway Academy. $315,000 went immediately to the renovation, so we wouldn't have been able to secure the loan or start the renovations without them. So Permian Strategic Partnership, thank you so much. We will be reaching out to more of the community partners to help out with that. Delix helped out with that. Lots of people, whoever helped out with the clay shoot, thank you so much for that. The love in the community has been so real, and I am, you know, you can't carry out a vision like this alone. And so for all the support, whether you're a parent of a student and you're trusting us with your student, whether you are a community member and you've just spread the word about Pathway, or whether you've given dollars because you're a business member, or you have a business in this community and you know the importance of pouring into students and having them career ready when they graduate high school. I want to say thank you to everybody who's supported with your money, with your time, with your good words to say, with your prayers. Everything has been so appreciative. I'm beside myself with all the support that the community has given us. So thank you all. I appreciate you.
All right. Coach Clark, do you have anything you want to end with?
I think I'm good. I mean,
What's the over and under on how many games Coach Clark's going to win this year?
Jesus.
Does anybody have, can we get anybody in the chat?
Goodness.
What do y'all think? If there's 8 football games this year, what's the over and under? How many are you guys expecting him to win? Anybody say anything? Oh, okay. I just gotta ask. I can't ask.
We're going to win some games.
We're going to win some games this year? Okay. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. And I think that's going to do it. We didn't have any other questions come through.
Man, I love you, man. I love you.
Oh, my. We didn't have any other questions come in through the Facebook live stream. So thank you for joining us. And again, if y'all have any other questions or, want to learn more about Pathway Academy, you can check out their Facebook page, Pathway Academy. You can also check out their website, pathwayhc.org.
And July 3rd, make sure y'all come out to Pops in the Park and have a good time with us.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all.